That's a really nice pun. Good job.
Hey, if Loco doesn't show up, I'll probably give you Bohemia.
Alright, bro.
Loco's not showing up.
Well, Loco will probably show up. There's still 20 minutes. Who is on standby to replace Loco should he not in fact show up?
What we're gonna do is, at the doubt, we're gonna shift players around, and then once everyone's in, we're gonna go.
I still believe Loco's going to show up.
Alright, neighbor, you're Bohemia.
Oh.
Sprucey, you're Plantagenia.
I'm here. I'm sorry I'm late, guys. Hey, guys.
I prefer if we
Bro.
don't.
He's not getting another
Can we
chance.
just start?
I
I
warned
feel like
him
we have the
before
people.
the game.
Oh my lord.
Okay, how about this? Could you move anyone other than neighbor?
What's wrong with Neighbor?
I have Bohemia as a file pick, bro. You're not gonna do this.
Wait, is that Neighbor's microphone?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Looks like Neighbor is my new neighbor.
Shut up.
I don't think we need 3 people on India, dude.
I really don't think we
Maybe
need
we do.
people.
It's a bit late to question that.
We have 2.
Is Leo in going to be stuck in the lobby?
Look at the lobby, the guy showed up right now.
Hey, Jam, has the game started for you?
this channel.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
Jam, has the
Jam,
game
are you-
started for you?
Are you looking at the lobby or a loading screen?
Oh, I'm in the game now. I'm in the game now.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
yes.
I'm the game, bro. I'm the game. Alright.
Wait, don't mob day 1, that's illegal. It is?
What's the... Oh shit, I didn't read the fucking rules. I knew I forgot something. Someone dictate the entire rule set to me while I'm playing. Hello everyone and welcome to the Bavaria Series. What is this if you're new here? This series of videos will tell the story of my playthrough as Bavaria in a multiplayer campaign of the Victoria 2 mod Divergences of Darkness, which drastically changes the world in an alternate history timeline. Specifically, we're using a multiplayer version of the mod made by Pota in this case, and we're playing under the tyrannical rule of the host Dempsey, using a slightly modified version of the stricter rule set, which includes stuff like you can't mobilise twice during a war, you have to wait 3 months to intervene if you announce. The end goal of this campaign, forming Germany, seems like an insurmountable task, but I'll do my best to get there. I'll do the Diplo, fight the wars, paint the map, and forge deep alliances with other countries, because one thing's for sure, I can't do this alone. Even forming the Danubian Confederation, a sort of intermediary country on the way to Germany, is a daunting challenge, but I like being up against the odds. It's the spirit of the American bloodbath. Each video of course will have analysis from me in the intro and outro, breaking down what's going on in the game and showing you things that you might not have noticed about game mechanics, diplomacy, and of course the many wars that will take place. I'll use the third-party War Analyzer program to show you the casualty totals, and try to answer things like what could the losing side have done to actually win. How many times will I be on that losing side? Well, we'll find out. Please give the first part of this new series a like to set us off on a great start, and if you want to watch this series as it comes out, please subscribe to the channel with notifications on. I'm afraid I cannot commit to a weekly schedule for this campaign. My editing has gotten more complicated and time consuming since the days of the Muscovy series, for example. Whether it's better or not I'll leave up to you. And I want to get every video right and do it to the best of my ability and not rush them. And I also have many other things going on such as OpenVic, the project to recreate Victoria 2 so that we never have to go out of sync again. Check out the Discord server for that to learn more. There's also my Discord server for this channel, which is a great community, one of the best memes channels in all of Discord. It's got a book club, and you can discuss the latest video from this series as they come out. Make sure to use the spoilers channel though. Follow me on Twitch for a variety of comfy games, and if you really want to support this channel, you can join my Patreon. You can join it for any amount of money you like, over a minimum of $1 I think. On top of generously supporting this channel, which is my job, you actually get bonus Victoria 2 content on here, extra clips from previous campaigns as well as this campaign going forward. Furthermore, the Patreon supporters were actually the first people to hear about this campaign. They got to see the trailer first. Now I'm going to explain the starting situation of Bavaria, who are the other players around me in this region, what's my opening diplomacy and what are the reasons for it. If you've watched past DoD series on my channel, you'll know that this is a very standard lineup, no surprises. No Illyria, no player in Romania, but let's step back a little bit for anyone who's completely new to this and has no idea what's going on. What's the lore of this alternate history mod? Well, I have no idea. In these multiplayer campaigns, we don't really care about that. We care more about how it changes the gameplay, changes the geopolitics, the diplomacy, and the fronts that we fight wars on, and the formidable nations that we struggle to create. One of the regions of the world in which DoD drastically differs from vanilla is Germany. In this timeline, it's more along the lines of a geographic construct. The reason for this is that instead of being dominated by a German country such as Prussia, Central Europe is dominated by Bohemia, and they have about as much desire to form Germany as the no-guy horde, or the yes-guy horde in this case. The region of Germany is also being encroached on by two other non-German great powers, Burgundy and Scandinavia. My goal in this campaign as Bavaria is to form Germany when there are three massive great powers who have a vested interest in not letting that happen. How do I stand a chance? Well, it's all about the very interesting dynamic between Bohemia and Bavaria, and how you can sort of coexist or have some mutual interest. First of all, Bavaria starts the game in 1836 in Bohemia's sphere of influence. Bohemia might not be part of the German Cultural Union, but their geostrategic interests are to dominate the region, and in doing so they can form a country called the Albion Confederation, which unites the Bohemians with some German cultures but not all of it. In order to form this, all Bohemia needs are Pomerania and Holstein from Scandinavia, either by taking them manually with acquire state, or by transfers if the diplomacy turns out that way. If they play the early game really well, then they can form the Holy Roman Empire, which actually does unite the Bohemians with all Germans. We saw that in my recent Aragon cinematic universe. Forming the HRE would just gobble up Bavaria, so we really don't want them to do that. However, in this particular version of multiplayer DoD, it's nothing to worry about, because the Imperial Authority casus belli has been reworked. Instead of just adding one casus belli on Burgundy and getting all the spherelings, and likewise for Scandi, the casus belli is now 2 infamy and 10 war score, and it only takes 1 sphereling. Plus, it doesn't liberate Holstein and Pomerania, so he would have to do that manually. Therefore, being allies with Bohemia, as I intend to do, has a lot less threat of that happening. I already made this Venn diagram showing the German cultures. The one German culture that the Albions cannot accept is Danubian, the South Germans, and that's the primary culture of Bavaria, as well as my first formable, the Danubian Confederation. If Bohemia and I form these two confederations, they do not have any conflicting core territory on each other. This makes it surprisingly possible to coexist, although they do have the conflicting accepted pops in the Albions by default, and then in the Rhenish when both countries get decisions to get them accepted. And of course the Danubians can form Germany while the Albions can't. Let's face it, Bohemia and Bavaria are natural enemies, but it's those things outside of Germany, the external threats, that can force them into an alliance of convenience. In the early game, long before there's any realistic possibility of Bohemia being threatened by a German formation. Burgundy and Scandinavia, who are two natural allies, are an existential threat to Bohemia, which is why the typical Big Four early game conflict in DoD is Bohemia and the DM versus Scandi and Burgundy. Burgundy starts off with half of the German minor countries in their sphere of influence. This includes Baden, Württemberg and Switzerland, which are core territories of the Danubian Confederation. Therefore, I need them. Austria is a Bohemian's failing, but since I'm allying with Bohemia, it makes sense for him to just let me have that. There is actually an alternate approach for Bavaria to ally with Burgundy instead of Bohemia, but my main reason for not doing that is that if we go to war with Bohemia and we lose, I'm in the firing line to lose land. In fact, the campaign could be over for me after the first war. Bohemia might want to really get rid of me. Whereas if I'm on Bohemia's side and we lose the war, it's very unlikely I'll lose anything. I'll probably fly under their radar on the peace deal, and it's the dual monarchy and maybe Bohemia that will lose out. It's a very logical alliance, at least in 1836, and it's what I had planned with Logo before the game, and then very hastily planned with the new player Neighbour when he was placed on the country on short notice. But is this an alliance that can always really last? Those potential future concerns that are far away for now are why it's a very good idea to build up relations with other countries. Instead of just being viewed as a Bohemian puppet, I need to make sure that I'm seen as an equal partner in the wider alliance that's forming here. Through my alliance with Bohemia, this means I'm allied to the dual monarchy, and he in turn is naturally supporting Savoy to be his candidate to form Italy. And Aragon is a mutual enemy of Savoy and Spain, which means that they'll be cooperating closely. This is the basis of the alliance that's forming that I'm part of. Venice is a bit of a question mark, it's difficult to tell what they'll do. Will they work together with Savoy to kick out Aragon first, or maybe the other way round? Despite being right there on Bohemia's border, what goes on in Eastern Europe tends to be very separate. Hungary and the PLC will most likely be taking part in Eastern European wars that don't really concern us. However, it's very important to keep an eye on what's going on over here in case any opportunities arise. I do have potential expansion down towards the Balkans, via the AI Austria that Bohemia will probably let me eat. It's very important to build myself up to go from a weak Bavaria dependent on others to a country that can fend for itself. And depending on what happens, there might be potential alliances with Hungary or PLC here. We'll keep an eye on it. A lot of very interesting diplomacy will happen in this campaign, it's going to be great. I'm very excited to show you the Bavaria series, I hope you enjoy it.
What I will ask you though is, can you give me one more day? I'm not asking you for a week, I'm not asking you for a month, I'm not asking you for a year. Can you give me one more day? We'll deal with tomorrow when tomorrow gets here. Can you give me one more day? That's all I'm asking for.
Can people who are allied go down a channel and make our plans?
Okay, I'll go there.
Hello.
Hey guys, yeah, Ben, I'll be allied. I'm with Bohemia here.
Alright, bro. If we win this, I want the 2 things for the LBS.
We got Lizard in our alliance.
Wait, who's Lizard playing?
Savoy.
Alright, DM, who's decking the war near you?
We're decking now?
No, but when we do.
I don't know, I guess
Listen
that's...
to me. You're going to be the one who wants to deck it, Bohemia, because you have to call in your feelings.
Oh,
yeah, that's true, that's true.
I got a potato blight, lads. Can we rehost?
Several days ahead of Venice on this justification. That's good.
Gandhi's specifying. Start funding your troops, everyone.
Oh, okay,
We
good.
don't want to let him do that.
Bohemia, justify now.
Yeah, I am, but I'm not going to be able to get it fast enough.
Yes, you can. Your thing's fast. It's like 38 days. Is it quicker?
Alright,
I don't know. For your Imperial hegemony?
Imperial Authority, it's 62 days. How much is his?
Are we just getting outplayed because they justified?
We're way fine. His is 258.
You need to move your armies to help the dual monarchy, so you're going to have to come through me and come through fucking Darmstadt and ally them and call them in and then move through the Rhineland. So that all our armies are united. I mean, you weren't planning on just moving up into Pomerania, were you? That's not where you fight.
No, bro.
Let's recap, Bohemia. Where are you moving your armies when the war starts?
I'm moving them to Burgundy, Spearlings, and then Burgundy, bro. Actually, do you want me to move them down south to you?
You're going to go through me and then Hesse-Darmstadt, which you need to ally.
Alright, my Casus Belli is done.
Let me fund my army. God.
How long until?
Sooner rather than later, because Burgundy has a bigger mobilization than everyone.
Herm's Dirtstad or whatever. I'm allying them now?
Yeah, and then call all allies.
Yep.
Who's Moscow, by the way?
Yeah, I'm Muscovy.
Yeah, you don't have a problem with this, right?
Hungary dying? No, I don't give a shit. If Hungary wants to die, bro, then sure, let him die, man.
Spain, just so you know,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get Milan. I have half of it occupied and Venice has the other half, so
Ah,
we can strong on him.
I thought you said he wouldn't be able to justify fast enough for that.
Yeah, he wasn't, but then Burgundy allied it, so I had to wait a few days. How long until your troops are in Europe?
They're crossing the Atlantic right now.
Okay.
Forgot to detach my man of wars and such, so they're getting slowed down.
Yeah, those Spanish troops will eventually wash up on a European shore if the tide's right.
I'm like perfectly content to just depopulate Milan. If I
What?
can't have it, nobody can.
If they get fully sieged, they will force peace to someone, even if they are two different people sieging it.
Yeah.
Do you know which one it is?
If anything, I bet it's like alphabetical or something.
You're occupying more provinces of it than him. I think you're going to get it.
He's getting 2, I'm getting 3.
Loco still hasn't shown up, by the way.
Yeah, I'm the loco now, bro. I'm
Big
loco now.
surprise.
He's probably got his time zones fucked up. That's what it is.
Actually, that would make complete sense.
I was okay with being next to Loco, but it's more relaxing without him. Bohemia is going to be moving through that Hesse-Darmstadt place, as you know. So that's going to be your main thrust of your advance as well, to try and link up with Bohemia.
Alright.
If Burgundy's army is going to contest that, there will be battles. You might have to move across. Let me draw the fucking line with the arrows. Right, there's the battle plan.
Oh my god, are we drawing battle plans?
It's actually really good for visual learners to see the battle plans, to understand the plan.
Alright, I have a diplo point. I'm decking now, okay? Everyone ready?
I have exactly 1 artillery right now. I'm building more.
Oldenburg War?
Yeah.
Burgundy's feelings won't be in, that's actually interesting.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, this isn't really going to plan, as you can see.
Yeah, they're here. They're on me. I'm just gonna...
Just pull back and write it out.
Bohemia needs to go through though, and we need to link up.
Do you want me to take mass attrition just to walk through, or what?
Walk through a little bit, not all the way.
Yeah.
Pull down south, DM. If we could like link up in Alsace and Lorraine. If anyone actually has money, do you? Does anyone have money? They're pulling to kill you, Bohemia. Get ready to link up in a big battle. DM, get ready to help.
Yeah.
They're gonna try and encirclement here.
If you go to Mainz and Kaiserslautern, they can't encircle you.
Yeah, I know. Can you remove your battle plan so I can see the provinces better?
I certainly can. You need to get ready. You need to move in, DM, to help in the battle that's going to happen.
Yeah, dude, I'm bringing artillery. I do not have a strong army here.
But they're about to attack Bohemia.
I mean, I'm moving right now. I am telling you, I am moving.
Yeah, it looks like Burgundy is just pulling back.
If anything, you can like
Scandinavians.
attack them in Pas de Calais while they're moving to hit.
Yeah, I would go and attack them like right now while they're splitting off.
Yes.
They're attacking, they're attacking.
Okay, they're attacking. Let's get in there. You're gonna need to get all troops, Bohemia.
Yeah, I know.
DM, it's urgent that you move in behind.
Wait, is your John Cena there? My John Cena's on the other thing.
My one's on my stack.
They're outnumbering way bad.
Yeah, go try and hit them in Charleville. If not, just move to Verdun, just move in behind. Yeah, like you're doing.
I could attack this.
Attack that 3-star. DM.
Don't attack that, Bohemia, it's too risky.
No? Okay. Now I think this is over, bro. Yeah,
We just have less org. We need the DM here.
I'm here. I'm coming.
He can get reinforcements.
Piecemeal.
Alright, should I retreat this? Are you ready to...
Move back to
No, I'm
Mainz. Wait.
I'm about
Actually,
to be
wait.
there.
Actually, the DM's here, we can hold it. Split your stack in half in Kaiserlautern and move them in the battle. If not, just move them all, because they're not in a position to encircle anymore. Where the fuck is the DM going?
Right here. I'm going around so I don't have to fucking fight him, dude. Are you blind?
It's weird, but okay.
They're going into the other thing.
They're going? That's fine.
I think we need to retreat this battle.
Nope.
If
Do not.
Not yet?
Don't do it.
You guys are fine, because DM's coming in.
Just move directly through Verdun and get to the southern battle, DM. Now we're doing really well in the northern battle. Yeah, the DM should come in and win this for us right now, okay? And then we're good.
I need to retreat from that southern battle soon, once I...
Nope.
No.
Not yet, obviously. It's 63 to 25.
My guys are coming. Should I stack wipe that?
Yes, go in there, go in there.
Okay, you're winning the top battle, that's good. Pull back for
follow up, follow up. DM's gonna get
follow.
Stack Birkin or whatever. Can you try to get the encirclement?
Get the encirclement with that 12k.
Kaiserlautern, and I'm gonna lose that battle. So I need
No,
some
you're
troops
fine.
in there too.
It's not that bad.
No, I'm losing bad. Look, 3,000 right now. The roll is terrible. They have a 9.
Okay, DM, reinforce that. Leave 3k in Kreuznach and reinforce.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to retreat. Look, 15 to 61. They just had better rolls.
Don't retreat it. DM should be going in there. The DM's not
Yeah,
going
we need to
in.
get this encirclement.
Do not retreat. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't retreat it. That was
The
just
DM didn't go
automatic.
in.
I got it, I got it.
He
I
just
got it.
didn't.
Need
It's
some
fine.
troops in there so they can't retreat.
No, look, boom. We got
Okay, they're gonna stack what?
Someone get into Kaiserlautern.
Mate, the encirclement ended like 10 days ago. It's not happening. They won the Kaiserlautern battle because you didn't reinforce it when I told you to.
Dude, it's over. Alright, I'm gonna go into Kaiserlautern. It could still happen. They retreated out.
I have
don't know.
artillery coming.
They delayed it with a random 3k.
If we win this, I'm taking both the things for Elgians, by the way. Okay.
How
And after
does it look like we're winning this battle?
Yeah, we gotta get in there. We gotta grind this out.
We could easily just retreat to a forest.
Or we could end this here, possibly,
Does
if
it
we could
look
keep
like
it
we're
up.
winning? We're taking like
Dude.
10 times the casualties.
I'm waiting for a reinforcement take on these stacks. Okay. I just have no morale. That's the problem.
Fall back with a lion reinforcement tech.
Do you want to fall
coming in.
back to the forest province?
Where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? Let's go Metz.
Luxembourg.
Metz? Okay, Metz.
Luxembourg? Let's
Okay,
go
Metz.
Luxembourg.
It doesn't matter. Both of them.
I'm going Luxembourg.
Which one did you all go to?
I'm going to Luxembourg. I'm going to
I'm going to
Luxembourg.
Metz. I'm going to Metz.
All right. They're going to
You're going to Luxembourg.
Okay, hold that.
Alright,
Does anyone
all
got money?
my stacks are depleting. Like, every single stack of mine is depleted. I think it's better if I wait a little bit before reinforcing.
This is bad for me in Luxembourg.
Retreat it, bro.
How do we reinforce with no money? Retreat to Metz. The DM will have to go back to his land.
Well, I wanted to go back to DM land. They're gonna circle.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've lost.
No, we're good here. We're good here.
Yeah, we're good here. Are you out of sync? Are you actually out of sync?
I'm running.
No, you're fucked. It's over.
Yeah,
Are you actually out of sync?
right now.
It is actually over. You should pop the surrender now.
Yeah,
honestly.
we should.
I don't think the numbers were in our favor either way. Like, even if I had that issue of moving from Kreuznach to Saarbrücken, they still beat us in Kaiserlautern.
Has anyone got a little bit of money?
I
No.
think everyone's fucking broke right now.
Get ready to retreat, because I'm gonna pull out of that battle, okay?
Yeah.
You're allowed to multi-province retreat all the way back to your country now.
It's over.
Not according to Santa's watch, it isn't.
Now, come on, son.
Stay out of this, Dad.
Clark, I think it's best if everyone just goes home before things get worse.
Worse? How could they get any worse?
Yo, this is Loco here. I had no fucking idea. I thought we're gonna start in 10 minutes, man, as usual in this fucking server.
That's not the usual here,
Spudgun,
but
It is not.
You said you were broke.
Attention at all. I was waiting for this game the whole fucking week. It was not my intention at all to be late. I'm very sorry, but guys, I really want to play this game. So, like, a neighbor, I know you got Bohemia, but bro, please, I beg
No,
you.
get out of here. I gave up my country to play Bohemia. This was my project.
Which country was you?
Plantagenet.
Is there any nations, Dempsey, that I can get? Man, this is so
we
bad.
literally have everyone showing up.
Wake up earlier then.
Oh, you got Lombardia.
It's not waking up, man. It's
I got
fucking.
some money for you. I give you like 30k.
Man, it's so bad.
Thank you. I'll request a grant.
I took a loan from the Bank of Taiping.
How is Bohemia doing, man? How is Bohemia doing?
Just lost the war.
Yeah, you see, if I would have been there, this game.
Oh,
No, you would have lost.
I mean, Bohemia.
Bohemia's not the one who did.
I don't think encirclements played into that at all. I think it's about winning the battles. Doesn't matter.
It was about managing your troops properly.
It was just the fact that our countries are separated and they have all their troops together. It's just such a disadvantage.
Yeah, but at the same time, we managed to get into a situation where they were attacking us, and the dual monarchy was able to move in. I guess they just had a lot more numbers.
Yeah, I don't think it was that winnable, to be honest.
I want to give a shout out to Hungary. He's the unsung hero of this game. He's currently fighting the Crimean hordes.
Oh. I didn't look at that shit. What the fuck is going on there?
I'm fighting all of PLC. I already wiped Ottomans.
Jack found the Ottomans while they were weak, and then PLC came in.
I'm still fighting. I killed the Ottoman army.
Looks like Scandy's just letting Russia form.
Scandi doesn't have anything to lose from Russia for me.
Yeah.
True.
If we stick to it and we work hard, we can come back from this.
Yeah.
If we pull ourselves up by a bootstrap.
Let me just delete that battle plan. Okay, right, Lizard, turn on grants.
Oh, Spain's mobbing? Okay, cool.
Yeah, because Aragon mobbed.
Oh yeah, Venice, you should mob too.
They're about to
move
do
by
this.
5 brigades.
I might struggle to take out Austria.
Isn't he my spearling? Yeah, he is. I can just surrender that.
Are you allowed to do that?
I don't know. In the other games I played on this server, you can do that.
Let's ask Dempsey. Joining Vinland? Oh, here we go.
American intervention.
So yes, you can, but the player would have to type surrender in chat.
We're allowed to do it, neighbour. We just have to go through the formalities of actually typing out shit. Also, Bohemia, if you temporarily remove me from Sphere, we might be able to make a bit more money.
They chunked me.
Jesus. Fuck.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
Yikes.
Oh.
Damn, they ripped you a new one.
I'm actually making money.
How much? How much? How much?
None. I'm not actually making. Okay, Bohemia, join this, right? So, if I declared on Württemberg, Burgundy would join, he would become war leader, he would be able to call Baden in, which means he would be able to move, so I can't do that. Tell you what, Lizard, maybe I can just help you kill Venice now.
Yeah, sure.
Yo, why would you do that, brother?
I mean,
I'm sorry if Venice had to hear that, but...
Best friends,
Yeah,
best
brother.
friends.
That's super mean. Oh my.
I'm just thinking, I'm thinking 5 steps ahead.
We've got to get rid of Aragon, and then we can talk about,
Bohemia. Can you help me out here with PLC?
PLC?
Yeah, isn't like
Bro,
entire army.
I don't want to waste my soldier pops. I'm sorry. I have another Euro war in like 5
Wait a
minutes.
second. Why is the Scandinavian fleet in the Med?
I'm sorry, Hungary.
Okay, things are looking good for this Bavaria, actually. We're looking good, we're making money.
Did you say looking good for this video?
No, I did not say that.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in the Spudgun video.
Oh,
bro.
Maybe he will.
Maybe.
I could, however, just edit you out and put Loco's voice in.
Yeah.
No,
That's a good
don't do
idea.
that.
You should do that.
Do it.
Do it.
You can deck the war.
Yeah, deck it. This is the War of Italian Independence.
Burgundy joined.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm about to be in position.
We still have the troop advantage at least.
Okay, we all need to deck war.
Oh boy, I did not expect this to go this crazy.
Well, that was a very rough defeat and a very rough way to start a campaign, and quite demoralising for me in a way because I came up with the whole strategy for the war. But the person who suffered the most is the dual monarchy, who lost 2.1 million pops. That is rough. Even though no other strategies were suggested, was my idea the correct way to go? After really thinking about the war at the time and then analysing it now looking back on it, I can't really come to any conclusion other than the strategy was actually sound. It's just that even if we do come up with the best strategy for overcoming the inherent disadvantage of our alliance, the separation, if Scandinavia and Burgundy manage the war perfectly, as they did, we simply can't win unless we get a miracle roll or something. The strategy of waiting and building up would actually have been more beneficial to our alliance because the dual monarchy has a bigger potential brigade count to construct, but that wasn't an option because they were justifying on us, so we had to attack preemptively to get the Spherlings on our side. That's why my strategy was the best option. When it came to actually fighting, I think there were a couple of micromanagement mistakes from the dual monarchy, unfortunately. After it became clear that Scandinavia and Burgundy had turned round to attack Bohemia here, the DM's reaction to follow them was a bit slow. But this is because when the war started, Burgundy and Scandinavia threatened the dual monarchy, forcing the dual monarchy to pull back. Then they turned round and hit Bohemia. So the DM could have been faster in reacting, but Burgundy and Scandi played it perfectly, and that's very difficult to play against. The war is also taking place on Burgundy's land, and he has a large mobilisation. Despite all the disadvantages, it did come down to one last battle, and we actually encircled it, but like I was saying, the encirclement didn't matter if we just lose the battle. They have a lot more artillery, as you can see, and they just outnumber us. If those AI countries came in and helped us, then the world would already look like this by 1837. So we lost the first war of the campaign. It's devastating, it's over, we're finished. No, it wasn't actually that bad, and I'll explain why. It was really bad for the dual monarchy, of course, because they lost so much land, but it doesn't really matter for me on Bavaria at all. If we won the war, then I wouldn't really be taking anything out of it, and as we lost the war, I didn't lose anything. What the war was really about for me was solidifying my alliance. First of all, just being in the war and showing what alliance I'm in, and gaining the trust of Bohemia and the dual monarchy. But secondly, I took charge of the whole strategy of the war, making me quite a senior partner in the alliance disproportionately to the size of my country. In other words, real people skills. Because I solidified my alliance with Bohemia, that allowed me to take a region from Austria, growing my accepted pops and my resources, and just getting stronger. The problem is this is a huge win for Burgundy, who controls those other South German states that I need. But as long as I'm expanding and getting stronger, there's hope. One of the most important things that happened in this episode was Savoy getting Lombardia. That is actually massive. Lombardia has more pops than Savoy starts with, meaning that Lizard over here more than doubled in size. If Venice had gotten that, it would be pretty much over for Savoy already. The reason I offered to help Savoy is because I see him as a really good ally going forward, and a country I can make more of a bilateral alliance with, rather than only through a bigger bloc. He's in a similar position to me trying to form a map. We won't ever have any conflicting land in the future. Gaining that region from Austria gives me a really good position to come in and help Savoy against Venice at some point. I jumped the gun a little bit though. I didn't realise that he would be working with Venice to get Aragon out of Italy first, before they fight each other. That's what part 2 is going to be all about. The battle for Italy, the War of Italian Independence, and as you might have heard from the little teaser, it's not going to be localised. That's it for part 1 of the Bavaria series. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you're looking forward to the rest of the series. I'm very much looking forward to making it. Give the video a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe with notifications on. Follow me on Twitch, join my Discord, and if you want to support the channel to keep it going, join my Patreon. Thanks everyone for watching and have a nice day.